So that's an interesting point. I think the project by its team and structure is very interdisciplinary. In terms of exact contributions, I can think about 2 or 3 key points. From the point of view of environmental sustainability, nutrient retention and managing water scarcity are big global problems, even for the European region. And with the technologies and innovation and scientific discovery, the project can contribute to the agenda of bringing environmental sustainability through improving water security, food security, and also soil regeneration. In terms of socioeconomic benefits, I see that if these technologies are put into the farm, the farmers or the production system operators can benefit by saving money or saving cost on putting pesticides or additives, and can use that money to maybe better manage the farm, so it can lead to better farm management and better income for farmers, as one would anticipate. Another benefit I can see, which is overarching, is the climate change mitigation and adaptation contribution to manage water stress conditions, and related to that, a health benefit, because if your ecosystems are healthy, if your soil is healthy, then also people are healthy. So there are 2 challenges that I have in my role in the project, have always highlighted. One is the science society interfacing. So how are you going to bring awareness about this technology to taking them from idea to action through deployment at different levels, whatever is possible within the scope of the project, or afterwards by being advocates of these solutions and technologies that you have investigated. The second thing is the science policy interfacing, and for that the project team is already preparing some policy brief ideas, some briefing notes to translate the scientific investigation messages into a more simplified format to be digested by different kind of stakeholders, be it from policymakers, be it the private sector or community at large. So I'll take a meta view at this point. Let's talk about 2 policy instruments that are already operating at the EU level. One is the EU Water Framework Directive. That framework directive is quite prescriptive, but I think it's also flexible to incorporate and integrate newer dimensions, interesting innovations and solutions. And I am aware of a procedure called fitness check. The last fitness check of the EU Water Directive was held in 2021, where stakeholders, researchers, and scientists proposed that the framework should be refined and reformed to integrate contemporary challenges. And I think that is a way that the project team can maybe influence these larger policies at the European level, but at the national level, then the researchers representing those nations have a responsibility to look for modalities through which they can take the message to the policy lobby. The other and the most recent policy strategy at the European level is the European Soil Strategy of 2030. And that strategy will be materialized or deployed in 2023. And I think that strategy also gives the opportunity for the project researchers to see how their innovations is helping the soil restorations, healthy soil agenda. So these 2 policy instruments are, to my knowledge, particularly relevant for the project team. The research coming is certainly very innovative, and we have learned and seen that as in the number of publications that have come, in the research meetings that I have participated. I can think about like the European Innovation Fund that can maybe pick up some of these innovations for scaling, or maybe taking it to different stakeholders like the private sector or the companies or corporations, or maybe to farmer cooperatives. So that is one fund. But I can also think about the Sustainable Development Goals, or SDG funding, at the national level for the countries involved. Maybe they can tap that funding to scale or to carry out the future set of research that the project embarked on.